So, I have a real life example for you, how this Ignite program can really help you, and how these little things like drawing from just normal day to day life experience can really propel your business forward. So, if you are a client of mine, if you know me, if you're a part of my reality, you know what we have been dealing with. We got kicked out over last weekend on Saturday, out of nowhere, no place to go, no stuff. We were only in the state for till the end of the month, and it's already like the 5th or the 6th. So it's been a really weird time, but it's also been a very, very powerful time because I've realized and learned a lot of things. And probably my biggest takeaway is that I am so grateful that I took a leap of faith and started out on my own. Being able to only have to have my phone to create an income and make an impact and know that, I have that going on for me was huge. My husband, he is a manager, so he had to be at a physical place of work, and became this really, kind of terrifying thing. Like, okay, we can't just be anywhere. Like, you have to be to work. You're a manager. Like, we have responsibilities. Like, we're moving in a month. We need to have like as much money as we can coming in. We can't just kind of bail, and we can't be like an hour or more away because, that creates a problem. We can't be camping every day because then you smell like campfire and you're not showering and all of that. And being a manager, that just doesn't fly. So I realized how grateful I was to have my phone and to be in the business of myself, because you are your product. People don't join companies, they join people, they join feeling, they join inspiration. And the more authentic and raw you can be with who you are, the more people are going to trust you, and the more they're not going to feel weird about being vulnerable around you. They're going to want to reach out, and they're going to want help, and they're going to know that you're not on this different playing field, because no matter what you have going on, no matter how good of a person you are, shit happens. And sometimes it's out of your control, and sometimes you need to find that light to get back. And it's a very, very powerful thing to know that you are fully in control of your future, and your money and everything like that. It's also a very, very powerful thing to know that you really don't have to create anything to be successful in business. You can literally just draw from what is happening in your life and put it out there and relate it to your business. I can't tell you, with my wellness business, the opportunity and the purpose I have felt when I didn't have anything, but I had my silly little Thrive stickers that I could just put on and knew I was getting my vitamins all day. So even though I wasn't eating correctly and I wasn't sleeping well and I wasn't really, I had no idea about where I was going or what I'd be doing in the next hour, let alone the next day, I knew I was still taking care of my body. And being able to put that out there and be like, God, what would I have done without this? Like, I had an hour to get all my stuff out of well, not even then. Actually, that just happened today that I got the rest of my stuff. But in that time, like, I had a bag of clothes on my Thrive. But because I had my Thrive, like, I knew my body was being taken care of, even though my situation wasn't ideal. And that was truly powerful. And that was a big thing. And I was able to use that and talk about that in an authentic, real, genuine way. And how much that meant to me and how grateful I was for that. So you see, even if you're the busiest person in the world and you truly don't have any time, you don't need to be making time to create things you're already living. You just have to not be afraid to share your personal stories. And that's where the ticker comes in, the killer, because you can create content, you can do all these things, you can make things look pretty, but life really isn't pretty. I mean, it's beautiful. Life is beautiful, but messy things happen. And think about the ease when you can just be like, I don't care what anybody says or thinks. I know this is impactful. I know someone else has felt this way, and I know someone else will feel this way. And me saying this is helping them. And in turn, because I'm making an impact, I'm making an income. And when I'm honest with people, they're honest with me. And that is what igniting your soul fire is all about. And that is what creating success from living an authentic life is all about. Not being afraid to be you. Because your story will inspire others. And I'm not saying go out there and be like, oh, this shitty thing happened, this did this, because don't do that. Even if a shitty thing's happening, don't put it out there as it being shitty, because there's always a lesson to learn. Excuse me. There's always something to take from every moment and turn into something bright and beautiful. And in your darkest hour, if you can create success from that, you are truly, truly winning. Thank you very much.